Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please welcome back Jerry Cohen, the State Director for AARP Oregon. Jerry, good to see you.
Well, good to see you too.
Thanks for being here. So in town for this Vital Aging conference you guys have going on tomorrow. What exactly is Vital Aging?
Well, Vital Aging is embracing and looking at the positive opportunities as well as the challenges as we age. We all have it, given the alternative. And so it's a signature event we do each year here up in Portland and in Eugene that really highlight various issues that make a difference for us as we age, from health to wealth and pocketbook issues to just fun things with purpose, self-learning, new issues and items.
Okay, so a lot of things that they can take home from it, little things, big things, lifestyle changes.
Exactly. I mean, we have a keynote that kicks off on music and music therapy and what music does mean to our brain in positive ways, which is something I've learned to appreciate as well. We have speakers that are addressing issues like how do you protect your assets in your pocketbook, particularly these days where there's so many scams and abuses that have been taking place.
Okay, and I understand it's at the Smullin Center, I believe on the Regional Medical Center campus. What time does it begin?
Registration's at 8 o'clock, or check-in is at 8, and 8:30 the festivities begin and run through about 3 o'clock. So we do ask if people can register ahead of time. Well, we'll take some walk-ins. We provide a meal, and so we want to make sure that we have enough meals for everyone.
Okay, all right. And so people can still sign up.
People can still sign up. Operators are standing by, and there's a toll-free number.
Okay.
If I can give it, it's 1-877-926-8300. That's 1-877-926-8300.
Okay, can anyone attend this?
Anyone, any age.
Okay, very nice. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Jerry Cohen, the State Director of AARP Oregon, in town for a Vital Aging conference tomorrow at the Smullin Center, and still room for that.
Still room. We ask that people register, running from 8 o'clock registration or check-in time, 8:30 to about 3 o'clock is the conference itself.
And all ages welcome.
All ages welcome. I think our frame on it is Live, Learn, Connect. And so we provide lots of very useful and practical information for folks.
Excellent. Okay, so I understand your organization is watching Measure 101 pretty closely. It's something Oregonians will be voting on early next year. What is it and what could it mean to the community?
Well, it actually arose out of the fact that during this past legislative session, the legislature, in a bipartisan manner, did approve an expansion of the provider assessment on health providers as well as certain insurance plans to provide funding for our healthcare system. And so it seems to make sense, but it is now also on the ballot because we need to validate it. And so the bottom line on it is it would affect, in terms of funding, approximately 1 out of 4 Oregonians would be affected in a positive way if we vote yes on it. If you vote no, of course, there's an impact there as well. Our bottom line is to get people to look at and recognize the necessity of health care and what 101 means in terms of providing that kind of added protection when it comes to affordable health care for all.
Okay, and still a little bit of time left in November. We're roughly middle of the month now. It's National Family Caregivers Month. I'll make sure I want to get that right. You guys are pretty involved with caregivers. What should people know about that?
Very, very much so. Well, caregiving is multifaceted, and I think the first thing we need to be aware of is that we often don't think that we are caregivers. You know, I may take my mother or father to a doctor's appointment. I may periodically do their bills. I may just check in on them, you know, call or long distance, you know, make a phone call. Those are all very important aspects of family caregiving. And it means giving of my time to make sure and checking up on and supporting a loved one. It also means that I need to help communicate with and help plan ahead for when that loved one can no longer really care for themselves at all, so that we have some of that support in place. It means doing an advance directive. It means looking at where and how I've put together savings to make sure that I have care for myself.
Sure.
And most importantly, if I am already in the throes of caregiving in a more intense way, how am I caring for myself? How am I taking care of myself? Because ultimately, if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not doing either myself or that loved one any good.
Certainly. All right. Good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.